Hey everyone, good morning to all. Guys, am I audible to you all? Just let me know in the chat, please. Hi, good morning, Karan. Certificate के लिए बोला था. Certificate, you will get the certificate when this program will end. For that, you just need to mark your attendance. For now, please focus on the study. Hi, audible? Okay, thank you guys. Thank you for your confirmation. Good morning to all, and we are starting with the Java bootcamp, which is for 3 days, and it will be a morning session. We are testing that people are coming or not. We get do people learn in the morning session or not? So, if you people are interested in the morning session, we'll surely align in the upcoming month also for the morning session. So yes, Java plus DSA. Yes, we are planning Java DSA in the November bootcamp, so stay tuned and stay connected for the update. Audible? Okay. So guys, myself Anam Khan, one of the team member at Let's Upgrade, and I'm here just to explain you all about the attendance part and documentation thing, and also that how to mark the attendance. So let me share my screen and I will explain you everything. Hope my screen is also visible to you all. Just let me know quickly, yes or no. Is my screen is visible to you all? Guys, can you all see my screen? Yes, yes, okay. So, guys, here in the description box, here is a one link. We call it as a one link. Here, where you can mark your attendance, get the certificate, register for this program, and everything from this single link. Click on this link. You will be redirected to the page where you enroll yourself. And if not, please make sure that you are enrolling in this program. Then only it will be able to mark your attendance. You will be able to mark your attendance. Okay, now there is some issue, I guess. Yeah. So yeah, this is the attendance page, and scroll down the page. Here beside the day one title, you can see mark attendance toggle. Click on this. Here is a rating scale on a 0 to 10. Please rate it according to yourself how much you like the session. And here is a feedback option. You can put your feedback, any be it positive, negative, anything. After marking the attendance, just make sure to reload your page. After reloading the page, you can see this progress bar will increase. It will increase day by day as you mark your attendance. So make sure that you mark your attendance every day. And further, we have this Postman API challenge going on, where every month students get the chance to win earbuds, smartwatch, gaming keyboard, and Amazon Echo, many more iPad also. We are also having iPad challenge. So please make sure that you are completing this program and getting the chance to win this exciting gifts. And also we have this student ambassador program, which is a free 1 month program batch. Here you get to, yeah, you also can get monthly coupons, Kahoot sessions, one-on-one sessions, and also get the chance to win swags we provide when the program ends, and you can meet with industry leaders and everything. You can see this page, check out this page, and then enroll for this boot camp, sorry, enroll for this program. It is a SAP batch. And yeah, that was it for the attendance page. And here in the description box, again, you can see all-in-one documentation. Click on this link. Here is a documentation we have prepared for you people. Here you can get the doc link, attendance link, and session links. Also, we have stored the PPT links to share by the trainer for you people. You can get the PPT links from this page itself. And here is the notes page. So you can refer to this page and uh, use it in your future. And yeah, it will help you a lot. So yeah, that was it from my side. And if you people have any question, any doubt for us, you can let us know in the chat. We are here to clear your answer question. Sorry. uh, bootcamp beginners. Yes, definitely beginners के लिए है ये. Do not worry. We'll teach from very basic. We'll start from very basic. So don't worry for that. Anything else, guys? Any questions? Any query for you people? So then I will move forward and call up the trainer. We'll mainly teach you all in we'll mainly teach in English only, because people are from very different areas, cities coming. So yeah, We will teach in Hindi also, but mostly we'll use English language. Start the session. Okay, thank you guys. We'll start the session. Let me call up the trainer, Shalini ma'am. So, 1 minute.
And the Java Bootcamp, which is 3 days long program, and we will try to cover the core part of the Java, the core part in which all the basics will be included, and we will cover in this 3 days program the entire. Today we will have the introduction to the Java, and before beginning with the introduction of the Java, let me introduce myself. I'm Mrs. Sonia Sharma, and I have overall 14 years of experience into various trainings, university trainings, corporate trainings. I have also privilege of giving guest lectures in IITs, and uh, I have been doing worked as a developer, project manager, and now currently I'm working in the CSR projects, whereby we are working for the underprivileged student to get them equal opportunity like the privileged ones. So here is the passion towards teaching, and so I'm here. So I think, are we good to go now? Let's begin with the today's session. I have made some PPTs for you guys. So just see that is it visible or not? Let me know. Is it visible? Okay, the PPT is visible. Okay. So, introduction to Java. As let me show you my first slide. You must have seen a lot of Amazon, Netflix, Spotify, all these applications, LinkedIn. Now, Java used everywhere. Java is in the core part of all these applications. And so we are studying Java. And that's why we are learning this. Why it has, and why so many people are including Java in their background? Because it has lot of features. You can also call it as buzzwords. Because of this buzzwords, Java has got popularity. And I am not going to give you right now any assignment, so please don't ask this. You can I just, before beginning the session, I request all of you, if you have any specific doubt, if you have not understood any concept, you can put it, so I will have my concentration more into teaching and your chats. Okay. So Java buzzwords we have. Because of this, the Java has got a lot of popularity. Let me just quickly cover what all these benefits are. Uh, One is Java is object oriented language. As you must have seen, there is a C, which is procedure oriented language. There was no feature of class and object. And then we have Java, whereby we have all the object oriented principle: class, object, inheritance, polymorphism. All these concepts are there. We will see these concepts, how it works in the like inheritance and classes and polymorphism, these concepts in our in tomorrow's session. uh, it's a simple language because its syntax is inherited from the C and C++, so it is a simple one. Secured, platform independent. Let's just quickly go through. Simple because its syntax is inherited from the previous languages. And even if you're not aware, yes, Java is case sensitive. And as its syntax is inherited from the C++, it is easy if you are already aware about C and C++ language, but that's also fine. If you don't know these languages, still you can understand today's session. Still you can directly begin from the Java. It's a simple one. Object oriented. All the object oriented languages have this feature: object, class, inheritance, polymorphism. abstraction and encapsulation. These features are there, and these features we will discuss in detail, and we will see the practical demonstration of on each of this concept in detail in the upcoming sessions. It is platform independent. It is platform independent means that it will run in the same manner on the various platforms operating systems. For example, Windows, Linux, Sun, any Mac OS, you take any of the operating system, it will be run, it will be executed in the same way. That's why Java is also famous as Vora, that is WORA. Vora, that means write once, run anywhere. This is the feature I'm quickly covering because we have to cover a lot of concepts, so I'm going a little bit fast. I hope that speed is fine. It is secure because here, like we had it in C and C++, we had the concept of pointers, because of which main reason was the viruses and all was happening. So here we don't have any pointers concept, and that gives more security to the Java. And Java program run inside virtual machine sandbox. That JVM gives more security. What is JVM? That also we will see now. So its buzzword is that it is secure, robust, as it uses strong memory management. There is lack of pointer, as I already said, which avoids security problem. There is automatic garbage collection process. So in C++, you have seen there is a malloc and calloc methods which are used to Hindi. In C++, you have seen the malloc, calloc methods, if at all you are aware. These methods are used to free up your objects, and that has to be called by programmer. But here, we don't have to worry about garbage collection process. This happens automatically. Sporadically, the finalized method is called. Now sporadically means periodically, in within a specific interval of time, this finalized method is called. And this finalized method removes the object, unreachable object, from the heap memory. And because of that, the garbage, like your memory, is freed up, and we don't have to worry because periodically Java only calls it. No overhead to the developer. So it is robust, and there is exception handling mechanism also. What are exception? Like for example, you see, sometimes you are doing some calculations and you divide any number by 0. Now we all know that no number can be divided by 0. That is an exception. So some these types of programming occurrences, we can handle it in Java with the help of exception handling. It's architectural neutral. The architecture or any configuration of a machine doesn't affect the output of the program. So Java is architectural neutral, and all these features are possible because architectural neutral, portability, high performance, this is given because of the bytecode. Yes, somebody was mentioning in the chat box, bytecode is there, which makes the Java portable, architectural neutral. What is bytecode? How it is created? That I will show you in like 2-3 minutes. I will show you. It is portable, as Vora is the feature. Write once, write one, read n number of times. You can, once you have written, you can use it anywhere. So portability means you can use this Java code once you have written on any of the platform, and that doesn't require any extra implementation. So that is for portability. And high performance, it gives high performance. You can convert it into easily into your machine language and get executed. Java also gives the TCP IP protocol support. TCP IP, these are the networking protocols which are used. So Java has the library, the huge library which supports the IPv4 addresses. I guess you all are aware about IPv4 addresses which are being used in the network and the internet communication, and as well as IPv4, it also support IPv6 also. It supports TCP connection, it supports UDP connections. So it is distributed, and you can use this language on the applications where you want to have the networking and all. It is multi-threaded. Now multi-threaded means to speed up your execution, to do the concurrent execution, and to utilize high uh, the speed of execution, that we have the multi-threaded applications that are also supported by Java. Dynamic, if explain the concept of how Java, how runs Java code in detail. Yes, definitely we are going to. So currently what we are looking, we are just looking at the buzzwords, why there is so much of hype for the Java. So these are the buzzwords, that's why people are moving towards Java. And we will slowly see how the Java is executed, where the bytecode is generated, and how this bytecode is executed. All this we will see in detail. It's a dynamic. Dynamic means there is a compile time allocation, there is a runtime. I hope you people are aware about compile time means the memory allocation, the object to a method binding which is happening at the compile time. Static time, you can do it in on the runtime also, dynamically also you can do it. So it Java supports the dynamic allocation, that's why it is dynamic. Runtime allocation it supports. And Java's magic bytecode. So one second, let me see. Exit the show and show you something. You need to install Java, from where I will tell you. But you right now the Java is installed on my machine. So let me go here. In C drive, in the program files, I'm having the Java JDK over here, 17. And till bin, let me take this path. This is the path where the Java is installed. I'm copying this path. Let's write one simple program in Java. Or else what we can do, we can just copy. Okay, whenever you are writing a Java program, I hope it is the notepad is visible. Say I'm giving a name to this class, demo. Then there is a method public static void main string args, and inside this I am having one print method, system dot out dot println Java programming. Okay, and the curly brackets are closed. This a simple program of Java which will print Java programming. This line it will print. I'm not using any kind of ready-made framework currently. I will use it once you have your JDK in the place. I will show you from where you can get it. Right now I wanted to show you the bytecode, that's why this is the program. Now what happens in C and C++, when you compile this program, exe file is generated, but here in the Java we don't see exe file, we get the bytecode. Instead of exe we get the bytecode. Right now no package is required. This is a simple program. Let me save this program. I will save this program. I'm having a folder lu. Let me create a new folder inside this, day 1. Okay, in the day 1 I'm storing this program with the demo. Name is same, demo, and .java. Do not forget to have the file extension name as Java, and save. So this is yes, this is for beginner. You will get all the things, but see, we have to cover the entire core Java. in the 3 days session. So it is going little bit faster. uh, System.out.println, it will print the just a single message Java programming. So it has been stored with .java extension. You can go into your command prompt, and now what is the location of this file? So this is the location. I have copied this location. You have to get the location in the CMD. So it's in a D drive. So I have written D colon enter. So now from the C drive, I have come to D drive, and now I can go in the path where I have stored. See, this is the path Sonia LU day 1 is the folder where I have stored my file. If I want to compile this file, I will write Java C demo.java. So now this program is compiled. I have not got any error. And now let me show you. Let me go here in this Sonia folder, LU and day 1. This is the folder. Can you people see here demo.class file? Demo.class file. Yes, of course. This is a bytecode. This class file is nothing but a bytecode, and this makes Java portable, architecture neutral, platform independent. So all these features are because of this demo.class. And this is a bytecode. If you open, there is like the code you will not understand. This is something bytecode which is not understandable for us. What is understandable for us is this code. Do not worry, we don't have to follow this long procedure of writing the program and going in the command prompt, changing the location. And as you can run this program Java demo, and you are getting the output as Java programming. If you have in, suppose you have missed this semicolon and you are saving this, and now you try to compile, you will get error over here. You have to go fix the error, save, do not forget to save, and come back to the command prompt and run again. It is compiled and now it can run. It is giving me output. Okay, now as I'm already having few settings, I have not set the path. Somebody just mentioned that the path was not set. Yes, if your path is not set, you have to set the path by giving this path. In your C drive, it was there, C drive, in the program files, in Java, in JDK. Let me take the letter 17. This is the version I'm having. Different versions I'm having, but let me take the 17th one. And paste here, give a semicolon, your path is set. If at all you get any Java, suppose you are getting an error like Java C command is not recognized. So Java C command is not recognized. If that error comes, then immediately you should understand that path is not set. But do not worry, that we don't have to follow these long procedures, thankfully, because we have lot of frameworks available which supports your development work, and which is simplifying all these JDK installation, and which is even helping us in writing the program, and that we will see. We are having this framework IntelliJ we will be using. So in the bytecode, what is bytecode? Now let me again from current slide give you the view. The output of Java compiler, as we have seen, is not the exe file, but it is the bytecode. And as I have already explained, it gives us security as it is inside the JVM. It is executed by the JVM. It gives the portability, architectural neutral. It is architectural neutral, and it gives platform independence. These are the features which are provided. See, in a diagram also it has been shown that your Java program is compiled by the compiler. Java compiler, I'm just giving you the word, just in time compiler. Okay, so I have shown you the JDK kit which was there in my machine. Here it was in C drive, just you have seen the program files, Java. I'm having like Java 17, 18, 1.8. Lot of JDK installation is there. JRE is also there. But once you are installing JDK, that is enough. You don't need anything else. So basically, this Java development kit is consist of JRE and some libraries which are helping us to execute the program. So JRE, Java Runtime Environment, which has the JVM, Java Virtual Machine. So you can imagine there is a JDK kit, and inside when we open the JDK, you have seen a lot of files. So these files are helping to execute the Java. These are the libraries, and there is a JVM, which is Java Virtual Machine, which stores the data, which executes the program. This is the function of the JVM. I have given the detailed explanation about the JVM. JRE provides the runtime environment for your program to execute, and JVM is inside that JRE. The job of JVM is your Java program. It takes Java compiler, it generates the bytecode, and JVM machine takes a bytecode, the libraries which are required to execute a program, and it executes your program, it runs your program and gives you the output. This is the work of JVM. So till date, till the time, we have seen 12 buzzwords, and we have not gone into detail of the buzzwords, but we have seen why like Java is dynamic, simple, robust, architecture neutral, platform independent, secure, and so many we have seen. It is object oriented, and to have the Java feature, uh, we need to install the JDK at our place. JDK is consist of JRE and JVM. I'm not using the notepad and the JDK. I'm using a framework, and I will request all of you to use the framework so that your um, writing of the program fast enough and you can do it in much quick time. So for Windows, those who are having Windows, I have given the links over here. You can use the installation from these links. So Windows, you can use this link. You have to click just on the first link and you will get, let me have it. I'll show you where it goes. See, you can download the IntelliJ from here. Just click on the download button. Currently, I am not downloading because it has been already installed on my machine. If you want to install on the Mac OS, just see here, there is a Windows, Mac OS, Linux. This is been given here, or else even I have given you 3 different links over here. Whichever is your operating system, accordingly you can do the installation, and it is pretty much the same. And you can use IntelliJ IDEA, which is I'm using, or else you can use any of the Eclipse, NetBeans, BlueJ, JDeveloper, and there are so many. Okay, कोई भी यूज कर सकते हो इसमें से. IntelliJ भी यूज कर सकते हो, Eclipse भी यूज कर सकते हो, BlueJ यूज कर सकते हो, बट ज्यादा पॉपुलर IntelliJ है. एंड इट इज वेरी इजी कि एडवांस जावा के फीचर भी IntelliJ में बहुत ही इजीली अवेलेबल होते हैं. तो आई एम यूजिंग द IntelliJ. आई थिंक हिंदी इज फाइन नाउ. सो वी हैव, हमने एक प्रोग्राम लिखा हेलो वर्ल्ड का, वेलकम टू अपग्रेड. वी कैन राइट दिस प्रोग्राम. हम IntelliJ में लिखते हैं. अभी IntelliJ में कैसे लिखना है, लेट मी क्लोज दिस प्रोजेक्ट फर्स्ट. सी, you have imagine that you have installed IntelliJ. तो IntelliJ को आपको यहाँ से ओपन करना है. ओके, IntelliJ will open. Yes. Brand new project we will create. See, in Sonia LU, in day one folder which we just created, we will store here. See, from location you can specify where you want to store your files. So I want to store here in the day1 folder. And name of the folder, if you want to give anything, say Java intro. This we can, let me put underscore Java intro I have given, and create, nothing else. Okay, it will create a project for you. And this is a wonderful framework which is supporting your development. Now see, it has created one Java intro file for me, folder for me, and inside that I'm having SRC currently. See, don't look into what is XML file and what are these resources and all. Just pay attention towards the SRC. In this Java intro folder, you are having SRC. In SRC, you are having main folder. Don't look into test and all. Right now, we are not dealing with this. When we will learn Spring Boot and all these advanced application, we will make use of test and other XML files. Currently, you just have to pay attention this folder. Inside this, we have SRC, we have main, we have Java folder, and in Java folder under org.example package, which is by default created by the IntelliJ, there is a main class. In the main class, you are having main method, and hello world is already written. This is already written. So your lot of work is saved. Now in Notepad, I have to type everything, but here they have already given you some coding all which is already there. So if you just want, you can edit it from here, like Java programming, and run. Simple right click, no need of set path. Go into the JDK, find out the location, copy the is it clear? Here you are getting Java programming as output. I have just right clicked and run. Here, from here also you can run your application. You will get the output. You can see here build, and it is executed. Whatever you want to print, you can print it. Okay, this is the one program. Let's move into the next program. I'm trying to give you as much information as possible, see, in a short period of time. So let me just have S out. I don't have to write system like S capital, because system is a class. System dot out dot, I don't have to write like this. This is a framework. It is supporting my programming. So I can write S out and enter. It is writing system dot out dot println for me. My time is saved. Now inside this you can print that. Suppose you want to print some table, serial number and the name and marks, like this. You wanted to print something like this. I'll copy this particular statement multiple times, and let me show you the output, how it looks. It is looking like this, which is not very appealing. Okay, it is not looking good. अच्छा नहीं दिख रहा है ये, थोड़ा अच्छा दिखना है तो तुम यहाँ पे system.out.println यूज कर सकते हो, जो बहुत कॉमनली यूज होता है. बट instead of system.out.println, you can use system.out.format also, जिसका आउटपुट इस तरह से दिखेगा. ये देखो, It is looking very nice and ऑर्गेनाइज्ड, बहुत अच्छा ऑर्गेनाइज दिख रहा है. तो इसके लिए तुमको क्या करना होगा, system डॉट आउट डॉट फॉर्मेट यूज करना होगा. अब ये कैसा यूज होता है, आई विल जस्ट टेल यू. जावा प्रोग्रामिंग, हियर यू कैन हैव, इंस्टेड ऑफ फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल आई राइट लाइक दिस, प्रिंट एफ भी यूज कर सकते हैं. आइदर यू कैन राइट फॉर्मेट और एल्स यू कैन राइट प्रिंट एफ, दैट इज ऑल्सो fine. So here you can have like percentage, how many spaces you want to leave. I want to leave 10 spaces, so I have written %10 s. S means string, and then after this again I want %15 spaces, again I want %10 spaces. S stands for string, not the spaces. Okay guys, so and then you can write here your, say, SR number, then comma name, little bit different syntax, and marks. And now see here, SR number, name and marks, these are my strings, that's why S is written. And now I'll just copy here, and instead of S I will keep it D, because now I want to print the integer value. So I can have here, say, 111. Okay, the second one I just want the name, so I can have here as, and marks you can put it like 88. That's it. And you can copy this multiple times, save. No need of saving, it's a framework, it will automatically save. In Notepad there is a need to save. Okay, I have not written ln, that's why the output is not looking that great. Let me just put up. Okay, now here it goes. Somewhere also, okay, here also I forgot ln. Okay, so now this is looking more nice. So all of you guys can go ahead and use system.out.format, or okay, COD is not visible. What is not visible? Okay, so this particular concept is just for how it appears, that's why we have taken. And now let's go ahead. Is this okay? Can I move ahead? Is this okay guys? Can we move ahead? System.out.format, just the format. This way you can, if you are displaying, you will be light. Is it fine? Light color, is light color looking more nice? Okay, let's go ahead with your permission. Let's see into data types, variables and operators. Now see, you must have seen many of the forms. In the form you have to fill a lot of data, first name, last name, email, phone number. What kind of data types will you be using? So in the form, okay, in the form, yes, people are answering. String is used, then the phone number long is used. Boolean right now it is not used, but that is a data type. So here we have list of data types. There is a primitive data types and non-primitive data types. Okay, let's go ahead into this now, data types. Okay, so primitive data types means the data types which are given by the Java and which can hold the value. Non-primitive data types are the one which are created by the developer, and which holds the reference to the object. So accordingly it is segregated. Um you can see it in the any other programming language. We sorted data types into two format. One is primitive data type, one other is non-primitive. Primitive means it can hold the value, and non-primitive means it has the uh, reference to the object, and it is created by the developer. Except string is given by the Java, and we will explore the string in detail in the coming time. Variable, a very basic. What is a variable? A variable is something which holds the data. Like here it is given int x is equal to 20. Now 20 is the value which will be stored in a memory area which has the name x, and x is holding value 20, which represents integer data, which is an integer data. So here it is written that indicates the data type. And here I have given the memory in bits, how much it allocates. If you are storing an integer, right now I am written x is equal to 20. So if it is integer, it takes 32 bits in the memory. In the same way, if float is there, it will take 32 bits. Double is there, it will take 64 bits. Boolean 1 bit, byte 6. You can go on. There are instance and static variables which we will discuss tomorrow. Currently, let's just stay basic. We are declaring the basic variable. How you can name the variable? You can name variable with capital letters, lower letters, 0 to 9 digits. You can use underscore, you can use dollar symbol. But the first character must not be a digit. Remember this thing. So first character must not be digit. Blank spaces cannot be used in the variable name. You cannot have blank space, like you cannot write roll number separately. It has to be joint roll number. There should not be any space. Blank spaces cannot be used. Okay. Java keywords cannot be used, like class is a keyword, public is a keyword, int is a keyword. These keywords cannot be used. Variable names are case sensitive. That means if you are writing some variable as xyz in small, then it has to be in the same way wherever you use the way. It is case sensitive. There is no limit on the length of the variable name, but conventionally you can stick between 4 to 15 characters. That's it. Do not exceed beyond that. Variable name always should exist on the left hand side of the assignment operator. These are certain rules. When you declare the valid variable name and invalid variable name, see here invalid names int 1 roll number. Now 1 is there. 1 indicates that it is a number is there. That's why this is as per I have just explained you the rule for declaring variable. So beginning with the number is not valid. The second one is invalid because roll number is having space. And why is the third one is invalid? Why the third one is invalid? Because it is a keyword. Okay. Then valid variable names are int, roll number. These are all valid. Okay. You can declare and initialize variables like this. Here examples are given. Int age equal to 20. Float salary equal to 20.45 F. You have to, whenever you are writing float, you have to explicitly specify F, which stands for float. Okay. And let me go to the IntelliJ and we can declare some variables. I will remove this program and let me have some declare variables. Int a equal to 20. I can have a float b equal to, when I am writing 23.56, it is giving me error because either you can typecast it like this into a float, or else you have to indicate this value is float by writing f inside this. So this indicates the float value. How typecasting works. Now this is of different type data. You have to cast it into which type you want it to be. B is indicating the float data type. So it has to be converted into float. This number has to be converted into, by default this number is not considered as float, so we have to convert. It is, see, it is provided, what it was giving, it is provided as double. 23.56 value is considered as double value. So to convert it into float, we have to do typecasting either by mentioning it in bracket, or else we can simply state here f. Suppose we are having another variable as long L is equal to this value I have written. Now what is happening? This value is taken as integer. But if you want it to have long value, you have to indicate L like this, L. Then it will be considered as long. So then we have logical operators, arithmetic operators, assignments, ternary operator. This is a ternary operator. Relational operator. Just a second. I selected the long pen. Okay. So let's just do some programs and understand how it works. Arithmetic operator, you can do addition, subtraction, multiplication. Just go in the IntelliJ here. And let's have two numbers. Say int a is equal to this number. Just give a comma. You can write another number. And you can do addition. S out. Addition of two numbers is, and you can concat by using plus operator and just have your formula a plus b and run the program. So this is 9134. This is the answer. Same way you can do multiplication and so on. This is the multiplication value. You can use arithmetic. These are simple things. So I'm moving ahead quickly. I hope this is understandable. Relational operators, you have greater than, less than, equal to. So relational, suppose I'm having this. Now I will store like boolean b is equal to a is greater than b. Whatever this answer will come, that will be getting stored in b. Like see here, I have already written number a is there, b is there. If it is greater, it will print true or false. Assignment currently I am not taking. We will use this relational operators in if else and all this program. There is a unary operators which are plus and minus. Let me take one more. Int a is equal to 5, and let's have s out and a, say a plus plus. Just check the value is, and you can see here the value of a is still the 5 because it is post increment. We will be covering almost the entire core Java in 3 days at a fast pace, but try to get all the things. If you have any doubts, please put it in the chat box. I have my continuous eye on the chat box. So this is post increment. That's why the value is not incremented. This is 5 only. But if you want to increase it, you can use pre-increment also, plus a. Now you can see the value as 6 because it is pre-increment. You can do, say I'm writing one equation. Okay, a plus plus, I'm doing post increment, so currently I can see the value is 5. But now you check one more thing. I will write, instead of a plus plus, now I'll just mention a, and in the second you will see the value is been incremented, that is 6. So post increment means, see, let me write here in the comments. There is pre-increment or decrement, whatever. Increment or decrement works exactly same, just value increase and decrease. So pre-increment refers to first increment and then assign, and post increment refers to first assign then increment. That's the difference between pre and post. So you can use this increment decrement operators. There is negative negation also. For example, a is 5, you can have as negative of a. What will be the negative of a? That value will be displayed, that is -6. Line number 8, there is nothing at line number 8. Here line number 7, there is a line, the not symbol, the not, which negates the value. If it is positive, it will give you negative number. If it is negative, it will give you positive number. That's it. That is the operator. I have given the program for your reference. The x value is 10. If x plus plus post increment, the value remains same. Plus plus x, the value increases, because here it value post increment value increases to 11, and then 11 turned into 12 because it was pre-incremented. So all the comments have been written for your reference and understanding. I hope this goes clear. Why not -5? It was okay. It was, let me just do it again. This, we have increased the value that is taken. That value is been taken. 1 increase is there. So here also -11. Okay. Then there is a ternary operator. I'll show you in a quick way what is ternary operator. You can have, say, two values, say int a is equal to 10, b is equal to 20, and we can have a equation, say string. You can have s is equal to, okay, let me increase the, just a second. Is this size is fine, or should I increase more? 16, should I make it some more? 18? Is it more clear? I hope this is now appearing. Okay. Yeah. So I was talking about ternary operator. A greater than B, you can question mark this condition. If A is greater than B, you can have two values. A is greater, separated by colon, you can have another B is greater. And you can just print your output S out S and run. So answer is B is greater. This is ternary operator. Ternary operator, how it is used? In the bracket, we write a condition. We question that condition. If it is true, the first value, whatever you mention, that will be assigned in S. And if it is false, the second value will be assigned in S. Okay. Then we have, I'll show you one more thing. See, just for you, the one who is asking this question 2-3 times, see, int A is equal to 5. Okay. And S out, I can write here one equation. This A plus A. Can you guess what is the answer? Now you can understand how the one is increased. So now logical operator, and or not, you can combine this and or not operation. We will do it in if else. Let me tell you here itself. You can use control flow structure, that is if else. We just reduce some font. I am finding it too big. Presentation, make it apply. Let's check. Still the same. Okay. If and else, how it works? Suppose I want to find greatest of two numbers. So I'm having, say, A as 5, B as 67, some value, and I want to find two numbers greatest. I can do it by ternary operator, or else I can have if else also. I will write here A is greater than B. If A is greater than B, I can print S out, A is greatest. Else I will write B is greatest. So now the answer is B is greatest. This way we can either use ternary operator, or else we can use if else also. Ternary operator is much like little better if you have just one evaluation, because it's one line coding. So that's why ternary is better. But if you have multiple if and else, you can have this if and else conditions. For understanding logical operators, we can take greatest of three numbers. Let's have here a concept of if else, nested if else. So let me have three numbers: A as 5, B as 8, and C as 44, or any number, 4 number. You can take any number. So if you want to find out greatest between three numbers, there are various ways. If A is greater than B, you can write logical operator. This combine, you can condition 2 by using and logical operator. A is also greater than C. Sorry, A is greater than C. You will say if A is greater than both the other variable, you can say A is greatest, else you can say, else we will have to evaluate some other condition. Okay, so again we can mention here in the else part, else if, or else we can directly have if also over here. If B is greater than A and B is greater than C, we can have, instead of A, B is greatest. Let me copy this. We can have here, if C is greater than A and C is greater than B, we can write here C is greatest. In multiple ways we can write. This is not just the one way. We can have multiple ways. So currently answer is C is greatest. But this we can write it like, if A is greater than B, inside this we can have, if A is also greater than C, then we can write A is greatest. This way also it can be written. Answer will still remain the same. We are comparing with A because these are the three variables. You are in the second if C, I am comparing with B also. We are comparing with C also. So we can compare it with any, all the comparison has to be done. Now, instead of I'm initializing a variable, I can take it from the user. Let me just have int A, B, and C. I need three variables. And to take input from the user, I need scanner. And see what I have done. When I here, just see it, notice it again. You can write a scanner. You have to use a scanner class. In Java, when you have to use a class, you have to create an object of that class. So here the class I'm selecting and the framework is adding the package. Import java.util.scanner. So this scanner package is getting, and the scanner class is getting imported in my particular application. Either you want, you can write it specifically scanner, or else you can mention star also. So all the facilities of util you will get, including scanner, whatever is preferred. Sc equal to, sc is the name of object I am giving currently, new scanner. And inside this you have to use system dot in, which represents that you are reading, you're doing a read operation. And you can give a message to user that enter three numbers, and you can read out that three numbers in via sc dot next int will be used if you want to read the integer. So currently I am reading, okay, no need of defining int because it has been already declared. Let me remove here int b sc dot next int c sc dot next int. This is the way you can take, and you can s out. You can have the a plus b plus, okay, b plus c. I'm just displaying to show you that it has been taken. Run the program and enter three numbers. I'm entering 10 plus 20. The answer is 40. So it is reading the numbers. So simply you can take the input from the scanner. System.in represents you're taking the value input, you're reading, you're doing a read operation. So it represents that. And next int, that means you are reading the integer. Now you can see from the slide what you want to take input. If you want to take next int, you can use, if you want to take integer, you can use next int, float, next float, double, next byte, next line will read the string along with the spaces. Boolean, long, short, whatever you want to read, you have methods for that, and all the methods are clubbed here in the PPT for which you will be getting access. So I hope scanner is clear. Is it fine? Can we go ahead? We have already covered if and else part. If condition, I'll just go through the slide so that you will have how variations you can use. If you can use standalone, if without else you can use it. Programs are given. Okay, can you guys guess the output of this particular code? The code is in front of you. Number is 50. Number mod divided by 2 equal to 0. System.out.println, even number. After if, odd number and hello is written. What will be the output? Just put it in the chat box. What will be the output? Even number. Only even number will be printed. Please check. All 3 lines will be printed. Many people are saying even will be printed. Some are saying odd will be printed. Okay, yes, definitely. The answer is C here. The 50 number is mod divided by 2 equal to 0. So even number, this particular line will be printed. But these 2 other lines are not inside any if or not inside else part. So this both the lines will also be printed. If you don't want odd number to be printed, put it inside else part. Okay. Okay, this is your output which you will be getting. Okay, you can use if else, this combination. See now the same program, if you don't want odd number to get printed, you can put this particular line in the else part. I hope that's clear. Same, you can use if, you can use else, if, else. Next int we use for taking the integer input. Okay, nested if, I have also shown you how you can use if inside a if. Switch case, let me just give you a quick demo on switch case. You can use a switch case. Say you are having different choices, say int ch for choice, and now you are putting ch is equal to say any number 3. Okay, and you can have a switch case ch, and you can have case 1, say this is Monday. Break. Case 2 we can have as S out Tuesday. And you can go on writing these cases. Say case, make sure that cases are not matching, they are unique. We have 4 cases and 5 and 6. Let me have just this many. And default, you can have a default case in which I can write sorry, wrong number, entered. Okay. Okay, so now let me full screen this. CH is 3. So 3 will be passed here and CH will be matched with these numbers 1, 2, 3. So what the number is matching? 3. This number is matching. So Monday will be displayed. or whatever. Let's say I will write here Sunday will write, I'm writing. So this will be printed. Now you check here, Sunday. It is printing Sunday. Why? Because the case is matched is 3. If I'm writing here, say 1, what is the first case? Monday. So Monday will be displayed. You can see in the output Monday. Okay. And let's just have a good example. Like suppose I'm removing here break. Until 3 I'm removing break. And afterwards 4th I'm having break, 5 I'm having break, everywhere I'm having break. And now if I run the program, what will be my output? Monday, Tuesday, Sunday, Tuesday. This what has happened when you remove break. Now once it has got inside the case and the break is not there, then it will execute whatever is there. There is no one to stop. At 4th there was a break, so at 4th your output stopped. So now what is the meaning of break? Break will bring your control out of your execution. Now here the execution was happening, so the moment break occurred, it took you outside this switch case. Okay, I hope this thing is clear in the switch case. Is it clear, learners? Yes, you will get the PPT. Please don't ask again and again. Just let us know what is it clear or not. Switch case still overloading. All these concepts are gonna come tomorrow, not today. Okay, let's go ahead. Loops, we have 3 types of loops: for loop, while loop, and do while loop. So now let's see here. This slide is important. See guys, when to use for loop and when to use while loop and do while loop. See, for is used when you have specific number of times repetition. These are loops. Loops means what? Continuous execution. So when there is specific number of executions, for example, you want to print 10 numbers. Now you know that you have to print 10 numbers. Now the number of iterations are 10. It is clear to you that you have to do 10 times iteration, so you will use for loop. But if somebody is saying you count the number of digits of the entered number, now you don't know what number is going to get entered, and you have to, it could be 3-digit number, it could be 5-digit number, it could be 10-digit number. So in the cases when you don't know how many times the loop will be iterated, you have to use while loop. And in the cases when you know how many times the loop will be executed, you have to use the for loop. That's the way it is. And do while loop is executed when you want at least the loop should be executed for once, even if the condition is wrong. You want to execute the loop at least one time, then that time this do while loop is used. Let me give you a demo of all the three loops. Suppose you are having a one curly bracket is extra. Okay, so here you are having a for loop and you want to print 1 to 10 numbers. Say int I is equal to 1, I should be less than equal to 10, and I plus plus. And you want to print 1 to 10 numbers. I'm using for loop. So these 1 to 10 numbers are being printed. Sorry, I have written -1. Let me just write 1. Okay, so 1 to 10 numbers are printed for loop. You can do the same thing by using while loop also. But while will be more sensible when you don't know the number of iteration. Like for example, let's say you have to do count the number of digits. Now let's say, let's take a input from the user. So uh, s out, I will ask user enter a number. Okay, user will enter a number. How to read that number? I will use scanner. And what is the way? I have to create the object, and inside system.in I have to use I indicates a variable, and usually people write I stands for index, that's why they use I. But I is just a variable. You can have any other xyz variable. And now you want to count the number of digits. So let's see, there is a logic how to count number of digits. Now see here, while your number is greater than 0, what you are going to do, you are going to get the last digit of that number. How to get? Now suppose here, if I'm writing in comment, you have entered a number 1 2 3 4. This is your number 1 2 3 4. What is the last digit? 4. When you want the last digit, you can get it by mod division. So what I can do, n mod divided by 10, if I'll do, I'll get number 4. So that I'm storing in A. And if there is a number, you can just reverse it. You can do the addition of the digits, whatever you want. Right now I just want to count the number, so no need. I can just increment a counter. Let's set a counter, say int c is equal to 0 initially. If there is a number, I'll say c++. Counter is increased, and I will modify my number. I have counted one digit. Now I'll modify my number to 1 2 3, and that can be done by using n is equal to n divided by 10. This is a logic. If I get time, I'll explain this logic in detail, how it works. Okay, now your number will be modified and the counter will be set. There will be a time when 4 will be removed. There will be a time when 3 will be removed, 2 will be removed, and 1 will be removed, and your number will become 0. Util we have used for scanner. We have used util package for the scanner. Scanner class is there in the util package that we have used. And now let's see, after while loop, we can just display the number of digits are, how many digits, whatever is there, that we will print, that is in C. So let's run this program. Okay, enter a number. Let me enter a number 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, number of digits are 5. Let's run again. Say 4 5 6 and enter. The number of digits are 3. Do while also you can use. Suppose, for example, you have a situation where do operation is there while like while answer is uh, while answer is true. What is the answer? Let me have a boolean value, ans equal to say false. Initially let me put false value, and you want uh, order pizza, something like this you have written. And now you want, and do you want to give another order, so that depending on that you want to continue the loop or not. So that time you can use true and false over here and evaluate. Now see, the answer is false. The condition is, if the answer is true, it will be executed, but still it is executed one time because the condition is checked in do while. The condition is checked towards the end. That's why this is executed at least one time, even if your condition is wrong. So this you can see, even the condition is wrong, the output is coming for one time. If my condition would have been correct, it would have gone in infinity. I hope that is clear. Okay, the for loop, while loop, and do while loop, I guess this has been clear. Break and continue. Let's say we'll do a program of prime number. um, let's say do a program of prime number. What is a prime number? Yes, put it in the chat box. What is a prime number? Number 13 is prime number, because from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on till 13, no number divides number 13 except 1 and 13. So let's just remove 13 and 1, because 1 and the that number itself is divisible by every number. So let's have a program for finding out the number is prime or not. What logic we will use? First of all, let's take an input number. So I'll ask my user to enter a number. How to take an input? I will use scanner. Scanner sc equal to new scanner system dot in, and then sc dot next int. I will take inside n. This is my number, and now I have to find the n is prime or not. So whichever number user enters, what I will do, I will check int I equal to not 1, because every number is divisible by 1. So I will not start my I with 1, I will start my I with 2. And till I is less than that number, I will not write equal to, because every number is divisible by itself. So I'll not write the equal to. If you are writing equal to, do 1 minus from n. Anything work, anything is fine. I plus plus, you are going to check all the numbers from 2 to that number, one before that numbers. Like you are for in the case of 13, you are checking all the numbers from 2 to 12, that any number is dividing that number or not. So for this iteration, we will check if, you can write the curly brackets also. Now if n is mod divided by I, if any number is dividing the r and the answer is coming equal to 0, that means, what is it? That means it is not, let me write it in double quote, it is not prime, else it is prime. I'm going to modify this program. Just see how I'll modify this. Not prime, let me write it like this, not prime, prime number. Not prime. Okay. Now what problem happens? See. Enter a number. I have entered number 13. Prime number, prime number, prime number. It is coming multiple times. Because else, if else is inside the for loop and it is giving for every number. Okay, 2 is not dividing, it is saying prime number. 3 is not dividing, it is saying prime number. So I don't want this situation. In this situation, I can make use of break I can make use of. So what I'll do here, let me have some boolean flag, say flag. Initially I can keep it as let me keep it as true. It is a prime number. Okay, if any number divides it, what I will do, if it goes inside it, I will set my flag to false and I will break my control, so that I don't want each time repeated messages. And else part, I'm not writing it here. After the for loop ends, I will check what is there inside the flag. If flag is still, true. I don't have to equal to and write true because it is already true. Boolean value is there. I just write flag. I can write s out. S out. If it is true, it is prime number. Else s out, not prime. Let's check this logic works or not. Let me enter a number 13. 13 is a prime number. Again, run once again and check for another number. Let me enter 12. Not prime. I hope this is clear. Is it clear, learners? Please put yes, no, something in the chat box. Okay, thank you. So like this, you can set up the flags. You can make use of continuous statement. Let me remove this program. Suppose you are insert like printing int I equal to 0, I should be less than let's have 5 I plus plus, and if I equals to 5, you are writing break. Let's see. And otherwise, if it is not equal, what you are doing s out, you are writing I. Check the output. So 4, okay, if let me take it to 10, 0 to 10, if the value is 5, it will break. So you can see only till 4 it is displayed. The moment I is becoming 5, it is breaking. Instead of break, you can write continue. Continue will just pass this case and it will have no effect. Your 1 to 10 numbers will be printed. Okay. Okay, I have written less than. I have not written equal to. That's why 10 is not printed. 0 to 9 is printed. This is continue. What will increase space complexity? Please write it more, something about it more. Break will actually reduce your number of iterations. It will reduce your number of iteration. In that sense, it is very useful to use break. So detailed explanation is given. Break and continue statements are used to manage the flow of the program. They can be used in loop iteration, and the break statement is inside loop it is used, and it will terminate the execution of loop, whereas continue will continue the execution. It will not stop the execution. So this is the difference, break and continue. I have given the examples for your reference. And very, very important is string. We have 20 minutes to finish this concept, but string is very, very important, and please have more attention towards this concept. String is nothing but can we begin with string, guys? There is Arpit, there is. We can discuss in some other session on this space complexity and all. Right now it's introduction to Java, whereby we have to cover all the basics in the good speed, so that we can have a quick review and recap on the Java, or else we can have overview of the Java, how Java is happening, how it is executing. Okay, thank you guys. So let's go ahead. String is very important topic. String is not working as other data types. It is working little different. So have attention. String is a predefined class in Java. Once string is declared and initialized, it cannot be changed. Strings are immutable. Now, let me give you an example through this IDE. Okay. Some people will say that I am declaring a string as S1 is equal to Java. And now I'm writing S1 is equal to, say I'm writing Python. Now I change string, no error come. I'm writing S out S1 and I'm getting output as, please understand this is very, very important concept. I'm getting output as Python. Everything is working fine. I have managed to change the string. It was Java. I made it Python. What this PPT is saying, this PPT is saying once a string is declared and initialized, it cannot be changed. Strings are immutable. It is saying that once you are writing Java, S1 is equal to Java, it cannot be changed. And now you will say, no, I have changed. This is happening. This is what you can see, but this is not happening internally. So give your attention for a lot of attention for some time, because I'll be explaining how exactly string is working with a diagram. Uh, See, there are various ways of declaring string. I can declare a string like this. String S1 is equal to, say, Java. This way I am declaring a string. Or else I can say declare a string like this. String S2 is equal to new string Tom. These are the two ways of declaring string. This is first way and this is second way. Is this thing clear? There are two ways of declaring strings. Is this thing clear? I'm going to ask like yes or no questions. Please respond to me. There are two ways of declaring string. Is it clear? S1 directly you can declare, or else by using new keyword you can declare a string. This thing is clear? Okay. So now let's go ahead and understand what is the difference and what it means that strings are immutable. Understand the meaning कि ये string immutable मतलब इसको चेंज नहीं कर सकते, स्ट्रिंग्स को चेंज नहीं कर सकते, ऐसा क्यों बोला जाता है? सो ये समझो बात को. देखो अभी आई एम ड्रॉइंग वन डायग्राम ओवर हियर which is like let me have one box over here. नहीं ये बड़ा हो गया बॉक्स, यहाँ छोटा एक बॉक्स ड्रॉ करते हैं. इसका नाम देते हैं JVM मेमोरी. Okay, I hope the paint is visible. Okay, अब JVM memory में we are having this as stack memory जो एग्जीक्यूशन में यूज होती है. स्टैक मेमोरी एग्जीक्यूशन के लिए यूज होती है. वेरिएबल्स इसके एक के ऊपर एक स्टैक में अरेंज होते हैं, लास्ट इन फर्स्ट आउट. एंड एक है अपने पास यहाँ पे हीप मेमोरी जहां पे ऑब्जेक्ट स्टोर होते हैं. ये JVM का मेमोरी है. यहाँ पे इसको क्या बोलते हैं? हीप. दिस इज कॉल्ड एज हीप मेमोरी. ओके, नाउ हीप मेमोरी के अंदर होता है स्ट्रिंग कांस्टेंट पूल. हीप मेमोरी के अंदर होता है जहां पे स्ट्रिंग स्टोर होती है. जावा ने एक अलग ट्रीटमेंट दिया है. जावा हैज ट्रीटेड स्ट्रिंग्स इन different way. Strings are treated in a different way, and this is a string constant pool. Let this constant pool. Okay, now let me write one statement. I'm writing one statement. Says string S1 is equal to new string, say Java. Okay, I have written this statement. Sorry, last there is a semicolon. Now what happens when you write this statement? When you write new keyword, object is created. What happens over here? Here S1 is created in the stack memory. In heap memory, object called as Java is created. Okay, S1 is pointing to Java, and also Java creates one more object in the string constant pool called as Java. So basically, two objects are created. When you are writing this line, how many objects are created? Let me write here number 2. Two objects are created. Okay. Next, let me write one more. String S2. Let me write Python. If I'm writing simply like this, S2 Python, what Java does? Java doesn't create object in the heap memory. It creates it in the string constant pool, that is Python. Okay. And your S2 is here, which is pointing to Python. How many objects created? In this case, we have one object created that is directly in the string constant pool. Now, suppose you are again writing, say, string S3 equal to new string, and you have writing Java. Okay. Now S3 also you have written with the same Java. What again the Java does? Java will create in the stack memory S3. It will create a new object in the heap memory, which is called as Java, and S3 will point at it. It will not create in string constant pool because it is already there. So in this case, you have one object created. Okay. Suppose you are creating one more object like this. String S4 equal to, directly you are writing Java. Okay. Now in this case, what the Java will do, here it will create S4. It will not create anything in the heap memory, and it will not create anything in the string constant pool because it is already there. It will simply point it here Java. So in this case, your object created are 0. Object created are 0. Take a screenshot of this. This is very, very important, and very less people understand this concept. What happens, why the strings, now suppose let me give you another example. Let me have where should I draw in the same file? I guess people have taken the screenshot. I'll take another same, don't save. Let's say when you are creating a string like this, string S1 as new string, or even if you are writing like this Java, what is happening in the string constant pool? There is a Java. When you write S2 is equal to Python, okay, when you write like this, simply, sorry, S1, I'm so sorry, I have to erase this. This is not S2, this is S1. S1 Python. What happens? Earlier there was S1 which was pointing to Java. Now S1 is pointing to Python. Okay, S1 is pointing to Python. This connection is not there, but this Java is there in the memory. So that's why it is being said that strings are immutable, because Java is not changed. Java is still there in the memory. But Python is been allocated to S1. Nobody has removed Java, and that's why it is been said that strings are immutable. You can just change the reference of the okay, you can teach it one. I expected, because this is little bit tricky to understand. Let me explain it one more time. There is a JVM memory, there is a stack memory, there is a heap memory, and there is a string constant pool. Okay, what S1 is happening? S1 is been appended in the stack. Java is created in the heap memory, and Java is also created in the string constant pool. S2 is pointing over here. You're writing, suppose you are creating third string S3 equal to Java. You are writing like this, third variable. What is happening? S3 is there in the stack and S3 is pointing again to this Java. Understand, it is a new keyword, so it will be created in the heap memory and it will be pointed again like this. Okay. Yes, new will always create a new memory allocation. And if you have understood this, now next explanations will be much more easy. Let's come here and let me have two things. String S1 is equal to, let me write new, or simply I will write Java, and string S2 I will write Java. Okay. And now I want to check both the strings are equal or not. So what I can do, I can check the equality of the string by equals method or double equal to. So let me say S1 double equal to S2. Okay, if I'm writing like this, I'm saying both strings are equal. Else, I'm saying both strings are, let me add just word, not equal. Okay, what will be the answer, guys? Both strings are equal. Equal is my answer. Okay, S1 dot equals S2. If I'm writing like this, what will be my answer? Equal or not equal? Still it is equal. Okay, this thing is clear. Is it clear, guys? So let's go ahead and let's have new thing. Let's have again string S1 equal to, now let's use new keyword, new string, and let me have Java, and I will have S2 as the same one. Okay, now let's check if S1 double equals S2. Okay, answer equal, else not equal. The answer is coming not equal. Are you guys understanding why the answer is not equal? Why it is not equal? You can see Java and Java, both the words are same. So this is not equal because you are having the heap memory and both the memories are different. So the double equal to, this particular double equal to checks the reference, checks the memory. Now if instead of double equal to, if I am writing like this, guess the answer, S1 dot equals S2. What will be my answer, guys? For this code, what will be the answer? Equal or not equal? Because equals, double equal to checks the reference, but equals method will check the value. It will check the value. So it is answer is equal. I hope the very important concept of a string is clear to all of you. You can have lot of methods of string, you can have you can find the length of the string s out. Let me just quickly take some functions of string. Say, sorry, s1 dot length. Then you can convert the s1 into two lowercase. You can have s1 dot char at, you can find character at third index value, which is the character, and so on. You can have, so 4 is the answer for first. Length is 4 because it there are 4 alphabet J A V A. Lowercase, it is been converted. I have stored in uppercase, now it is appearing in lowercase. The character at third location is A, because always it will start storing the values from 0. So see, I have made slides for you guys. You can go through this, and from it all the things will be very clear. See, first character is stored at 0th location. John Miller is there. J is stored at 0 and R is stored at 10th. The length will be always -1, that is 9. Length is 9. Spaces will be also calculated. I have just explained you the difference among the new and this thing. What is the difference when this John is there and this John is there? This may appear same, but actually this is creating in heap memory and this is created in string constant pool. Then just now I explained the strings are immutable. We have seen this particular concept. Strings are immutable. That means name string is pointing to John. Then later on you have written name is pointing to Bob. But John is not removed from the memory. It is there in the memory. It is there in the memory. String constant pool. String pool, you can also call it as either string constant pool, you can call it as, or else you can call it as string pool. Anything is fine. And why this way it is been done, that when you are creating string, it is creating in heap memory as well as it is creating in string constant pool, because to decrease the memory load and increase the performance. JVM has given this separate treatment to the string data. And this is all what I have wanted to explain all of you. This already I have explained with the help of diagram. There is a string constant pool, there is a heap memory, there is a stack memory. You can refer this into a stack memory. Okay, we have seen used both the double equal to operator. Double equal to operator compares two objects based on memory reference, and equal to compares two objects based on the value, checks the value of the string. I hope you go through the notes, you will find everything written in detail. Programs are also given with output for your understanding. I have just included all the functions, some of the functions, not all, some of the functions of strings which you can check on. And with this, if you have any questions, you can put it in the chat box. I'll be happy to answer your questions. This is my details. You can connect me on LinkedIn, and I hope you enjoyed the session. Wrapper classes I will definitely take up in the next session. Let's end the session. Thank you so much, guys. Anand.